I'm surprised I still haven't gotten the final... This isn't the final shop upgrade, right? I believe there's still one more upgrade, unless I'm just mistaking it from... Shit. From one of the other games. Because I believe I remember a two-story... thing where with his kids as well. Maybe that is from a later one. Maybe that was like from introduced in City Folk or something. And I'm just insane. I'm just crazy and I didn't know. It's true. That might be a possibility. Never thought about it. Yeah, we won't be able to see what he did until tomorrow. But maybe this is the final shop upgrade for the first Animal Crossing. Because it's been a while since he's upgraded his shop. And usually what determines whether he upgrades the shop or not is how much money I give him, as well as how much money he gives me. So if I sell him things, that's also contributes towards a total amount, as little sense as that makes. And then I believe paying off your debt as well contributes to that overall cash total. And if you get to a certain amount, he just upgrades the shop. So, I don't know. I guess I'll have to look that up to make sure. But like, I'm not as like I feel like in my heart and my soul that like no matter what, if there were another shop upgrade, I would get it eventually. So like I don't really have to know for sure. Well, we'll just go ahead. And I've trampled several flowers today. I'm gonna go try to get another carpet, I guess. And then I'll just end the recording, because I do have that checkered rug that I don't really want, so. Try to find Sahara, get another carpet, and we'll just end, and the next thing you'll see will probably be the, tomorrow. We'll be playing tomorrow, and that will be the 22nd. Like I said, the 25th is Hometown Day. And it's also the beginning of the morning aerobics. I don't really know how I'm going to deal with the morning aerobics, but... We'll see. We'll see. Maybe I can do that. You know, I've been thinking about how, like, crazy it was that I got all of those fruits in such a short amount of time when I haven't received a single fruit in a long time. And I'm only missing the apple and the coconut. Office flooring? Sure. Whatever, dude. Alright, I guess we're doing this today because, special dialogue when I walked in the store. I guess I should have anticipated that. I was gonna wait till tomorrow, because I'm like, oh, tomorrow's Saturday. I can go to, like, the Toda KK song. We can go get a KK song after that. And, do all that at the same time. That'll be cool. But Tom Nook has a special dialogue here, so I'm going to include it. Welcome. Wes, did you see the monument I had built? You can't have missed it. I asked a famous sculptor to make that statue. You know, it was very expensive. Yes, very expensive. Now then, about the price. Just kidding. Price. I'm the one who ordered the monument, so I'd never expect you to pay for it. It's just my way of thanking you for your loyalty in doing business with me. You're the best. I hope you'll continue to be one of my most favorite customers, yes? Oh, that's about it. We'll go look at, since we did this, we'll go look at the monument as well. But yeah, I wanted to save this till tomorrow, because I wanted to it was a good excuse to include a KK song, because I didn't include the one last week, because I'm like, am I just gonna record these every single Saturday? I thought it would get annoying, because there might be just a long string of those in a row, when nothing else is happening during the week, you know what I mean? So, it's like, that's going to happen for sure every Saturday, and I don't want to just do a bunch of... Like, let's get a new KK song. And that be the only thing happening that week. And then, I feel like I'm explaining myself pretty well, honestly. I'm just repeating myself. I don't know. Do I have a cello? I don't have a cello. I think I have a bass. I'd like this cello. Oh, by the way, we're so dangerously close. Look at this. 29,942. If I put one more thing in my house, we're breaking 30,000. I don't know if that's great or that's, like, really bad, but, we're gonna do it. I guess I will show you the statue. I was gonna wait till tomorrow. Actually, you know, screw it. I'm waiting till tomorrow. You'll see it tomorrow, which will literally be in like the next thing you see. So just wait for like a second. All right, it's about time. We found a lunar lander here. It was just in the dump. Pretty cool. Got this fish in it. Yeah, I did a bunch of stuff just real quick there today, but let's go and see our cool new thing that we got. Big reveal. This statue was erected in honor of Wes's full loan repayment. So that's what we got. Pretty cool. Looks just like us, doesn't it? That's what you get, I think, in most games. Most games, you pay off your full loan, you get a statue. It was pretty cool. I've actually never gotten this statue before. So, yeah, I mean, that's it. It sparkles. It's very gold. It's very cool. But, KK's here. So we're gonna go grab a song, and you guys can hang out for that. And then I guess we'll just move on to the next day. Because I don't really have much else to do. But yeah, let me just figure out what song I'm gonna do. Okay, I'm gonna get it started. I accidentally messed this up once, so I need to make sure I actually enter the song instead of asking for a random song, because it's gonna mess me up. Tell me the name of the tune and I'll jam. I'm talking about requests. You have a request and you have to say yeah. You have to go down and say yeah. But if you go through it too fast, you hit not really and you just play something random. So, I messed up. Okay. Also, if you enter the song wrong, he also just plays something random. I don't even remember what the song is. I think it's the same one every time if you enter it wrong. And he'll still... No, wait. No, that's not true. He did play one random. And it was like KK Rockin', I think, and that's what we got. But, luckily we didn't have it already. So, here we go. KK Lament. Just making sure I didn't spell it wrong. I think that's the one. So here we go. I actually remember this one. I think this is one of my favorites when I was younger. Like I said, most of the time we're just gonna skip these, just because it's gonna get repetitive at some point. Kind of want to mention I've been lagging a little bit in my uploads. Obviously, you won't see this for a while, but I have been lagging. I've been meaning to upload more, but you know, so it's a lot. Plus, I've got my VODs channel, and the problem with my VODs channel is like things keep getting messed up. It like keeps disconnecting my VODs channel. So every time I want to, so the problem is like Twitch just separates those into different parts. So I have to download each part, and then I like try to render it as a full video, but it takes forever if that happens. Especially the last thing I did a stream of was Super Mario 64, and I played it for like 6+ hours, and so it disconnected I think 4 times. So now I'm trying to render like a 6.5 hour video, and it's just taking it's already taken like 15 hours probably to render. So it's getting to be a bit of a problem, but I don't really know what else to do about it. It's not the most important thing that I get the VODs out on time, but you know, it's a hassle, and it makes it so I can't really do anything else unless the video's rendered, you know, so unless it finishes. So that's where we're at, but you know, try to pick up the pace at some point. Solution would just be, you know, shorter streams. Or if I stream from my computer, it almost never disconnects. It's just when I stream from my couch, like, just disconnects randomly. I have no idea why. I think it's a laptop, honestly. I think the cable just, like, the actual USB port might just be a little bit messed up. So, it might be that, but... let's listen to KK Lament. It's kind of nice. So let's look at the library. We really don't have that many so far. This is gonna be like the slowest going thing, you know. It's just only once per week we can do anything for this. So that's the way it is. Oh, I'm really close to 30,000, by the way. I'll just show you that. 29,993. If I put one more thing in my house, there's a good chance it'll just knock me up to 30,000. Which I don't know if it's a big deal. But I also got a lunar lander, which I don't have any space for. I don't know if I need to clear out my stuff anytime soon. But I don't really know what else I would do with it. I don't think I can fit it up here. Too much stuff up there. Yeah, whatever. That's it. I might not see you guys again until Monday, but that's basically it. I am gonna go mail some of this stuff, but that's my money tree. I think it died. Oh, there is one thing I forgot to mention. Red's coming tomorrow at 6 p.m., so probably just gonna play at 6 p.m., I guess. I think that is tomorrow, right? 24th? It doesn't pop up in here. I'm pretty sure that's tomorrow. It should say. I just want to show it on the screen. Okay, yeah. Tomorrow, so I'll go to that, but I don't know if I will record for it unless he has anything interesting. Specifically a painting. If he doesn't have a painting, I'm probably just gonna not record it. But yeah, worth mentioning. Well, it's actually a big day today, turns out. Other than, you know, the fact that Red's here, we'll go look at it. That might not be interesting. But we do have the Terra Skull. We just got the Terra Skull in the mail, which means we now have every fossil in the game. We've completed our fossil list. This is another thing. I've never done this before, so I don't actually know if anything happens, but I will allow us to go into the back and look at all the fossils in a completed state. I just want to sell some stuff real quick. I think I'm just going to sell the lunar lander. I don't have space for it. Just got to make sure I don't accidentally sell the Terra Skull. And we just get rid of it. And let's see what Tom Nook has. Any paintings, anything interesting? He's got a sprinkler. We don't need that. Alright, no. None of that is for us. We are going to have to find Red. Should be fun. It's a Sunday. We're kind of done with turnips at this point. We don't really need the turnips anymore. I mean, I guess, like, if I didn't have enough money, it would be helpful to get the turnips from Joan and maybe try to sell them. I'd be able to make some money, I guess, but I'm now realizing that there's almost no point in digging up fossils. I can sell them. It's honestly one of my best cash flow places anyways. Blue bookcase. And we've got a zipper shirt. I'm gonna get rid of the blue bookcase, but we'll wear this zipper shirt, I guess. I used to really like the Stark sort of black shirts a lot. I don't like them as much anymore, I realized. I think it's just because as an adult, I don't really wear stuff like this anymore. I used to be kind of like a wannabe emo kid in my youth. I wanted to be a goth kid, actually. All my friends were, I was friends with all the goth kids, and they would wear black, and they would wear, you know, a bunch of zippers on their pants. They would wear these, like, heavy chains, pulling their, you know, they'd have to constantly pull up their pants, because there was just all this weight that they were carrying around. And I wanted so badly to be like them, dress like them. My mom would not let me, and you know, I resented it a little bit, but at the same time, maybe it was the best thing for me. But she did approve of they kind of. Well, let's read this. What's this now? Why, our Pteranodon is complete, simply marvelous. Truly, this is beyond all joy. Indeed, whew, amazing. I'm all aflutter. I'm a Twitter. And how can I begin to do a bit of justice to this magnificent master of the skies, Pteranodon? First things first, this winged creature is not actually a dinosaur, but rather a flying reptile. It did, however, live among many dinosaurs during the late Cretaceous period. Fascinating as what? The structure of its immense wings suggests that it stayed aloft by gliding rather than flapping, you see. Imagine pteranodons with wingspans of over 23 feet swooping down to catch fish in their pelican-like beaks. That is crazy, isn't it? Schwa. I do beg your pardon, beaks, wings, flying. It's so very close to home. Who indeed, woohoo, could it be? Is it possible? Is it believed so? The fossil collection is now complete. Simply wonderful. I'm absolutely staggered. Congratulations on a job well done. Well done indeed. Keep up the right good work. As you might imagine, we're quite keen to complete our other collections as well. I've never seen that dialogue before. We completed the fossil collection. I'll finish my story in a second, but we can go ahead and just look at all this. I don't need to look at all the plates. It's just gonna say what it is and then who it was. They were all donated by me. This is the plesiosaur, Stegosaurus. You know, obviously we've got okay, let me identify these. This is the dinosaur egg. I believe this is the trilobite. I believe this is the Animanite. This is obviously the dinosaur track, and the last one's the amber, right here. You can see there's like a fly in the amber. This is is it a Apatosaurus or Brontosaurus? I forget if I think it's a Apatosaurus. Yeah, it's a Apatosaurus. Then there's a mammoth here. Pretty cool. Mammoth. Pteranodon. Very cool. Triceratops. And then the T-Rex. And obviously there's not as many fossils in the first Animal Crossing, but I've never actually had a complete collection before, so this is really cool. This is our first museum exhibit that we finished 100%. So like that's just great. That's awesome. Also, I don't know if people are probably more used to New Horizons, but New Horizons, they have the villagers will like occasionally visit the museum. Like if you can't find a villager, there's a good chance they're probably in the museum. But in this game, they do not enter the museum. I kind of like that they enter the museum in New Horizons because it makes for some more interesting interactions to have with the villagers. And then if, like, it almost does, it almost makes the museum also feel, you know, a little bit more interesting. But I still like it. I still like the museum a lot. It's one of the few, like, really, you know, clear collection aspects of Animal Crossing. One of the things you can do in it. Without the museum, it would feel like there's a lot less to do in Animal Crossing. But with it, there's a lot. There's a lot more. There's a lot to do. Anyways, yeah, my friends, they, in high school, they switched to more of a, it became like hipsters. They would wear like flannels and jeans and stuff like that, which my mom actually did approve of. She was like, oh, yeah, you can wear that stuff. Because it was just like buying almost dress shirt looking things. Just wearing those to school. She's like, oh yeah, I'm fine with that. I don't like the goth stuff. She was very annoying sometimes. I couldn't do anything. It's like, you know, I felt kind of jealous that the other kids could just sort of, you know, do whatever they want, and their parents are like supportive of that. Well, like, I'm like, no, my parents won't let me do that, so I just wore black shirts and jeans, basically. And I looked terrible, but it's the best I could do. Alright, let's find where Red is, and go see if he's got anything interesting. If not, we're just gonna leave it at that, I guess. The darkness is suspicious. Any going-ons? Crazy Red's E4. He just says don't. I wouldn't go there. Okay, E4 is where, isn't that where oh, it's where Belle lives now. I was gonna say, that's where Bones used to live. Like, who else lives in E4? Like, obviously, it's Belle. It's probably up there. Oh yeah, it's just up there. Okay, let's wrap around. We're getting towards the end of the July, which is nice, because July has felt very, I don't know, it hasn't really felt like much has happened in July. You know, we got some new bugs and stuff, but that's about it. I mean, I guess a lot has happened in July. Alright, let's see. We're hoping for paintings more than anything else. and no paintings. Awesome. But they do have a lawnmower. I might buy that. And I think that's, what is that, a horse? That's a horse, I think, is what that's called. Vaulting horse, yeah. I don't want the vaulting horse. I only know that because I used to do gymnastics as a kid, which is a weird fact. My little sister was into gymnastics, and my mom, for whatever reason, was like, oh, why don't you also do gymnastics? And so I did it, but I didn't like it. My mom would always, like, enlist me in some of these things. I think she was just trying to find something I'd be interested in athletically. You know, because I was kind of allowed to stop doing certain things and, like, try to find something that I was interested in. So we tried gymnastics. I didn't like it. I was kind of a rebellious kid, I think. I didn't like people telling me what to do. Like, being like, all right, you got to do this. And I'm just like, I can't, you know. I wasn't very confident. Like, rolling, doing, what do you call it? Tumbling. I wasn't very good at it. I just wanted to jump on the trampoline. That's all I wanted to do.